is inevitable, and it's a great opportunity to get in the stock market. No one at philsgang.com will tell you when the market correction is coming, and we will not promise you you're going to get rich, but we will guarantee you a good night's sleep. At philsgang.com, our number one goal is to inform investors who want to learn and invest in the stock market. We provide daily investment teaching strategies and the analysis of charting the stock market. You are informed around the clock with market webinars, market updates, working investor programs, and financial updates throughout the day. Plus, you'll enjoy the Phil's Gang customer service. Be prepared for market volatility and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
To many, the stock market is shrouded in mystery. When do I buy? What is the stop loss? Should I invest on earnings? Is it time to sell? At Phil's Gang, we want to clear the investing fog for you. We want to make you an educated, confident investor and ultimately a profitable investor. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team have been dedicated to teaching, guiding, and answering your investment questions. And with our new Phil's Gang website and customer support messaging system, we are available when you need us to answer your questions. philsgang.com can be accessed from your home, office, or any location where internet is available. Plus, you never miss a beat because all material is archived. From beginner to seasoned investor, Phil Grandy has been helping thousands of people learn about the stock market and producing smart investing strategies. Whether you're preparing for retirement or looking to secure your financial future, learn, invest, and profit with Phil's Gang. That's philsgang.com. For more information, call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's pretty amazing when you consider that 7 years ago, we didn't have the treatments we have now. We cure 80% of children with cancer. Go back 50 years, we were curing 20 to 30%. This is the miracle story of modern medicine. We understand what makes this cancer tick. And of course, without donors from around the world, this just couldn't happen. There's one thing we're focused on, and that's beating this thing.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Let me ask you, could you use a little extra money? Well, of course you could. Everybody could use that extra revenue to pay the bills, pay down debt, or save for retirement. With philsgang.com, we help you make that extra income in the stock market. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team have helped folks who are interested in learning short-term and long-term investing by providing professional-level charting skills and strategies. philsgang.com is your number one source to learn, invest, and profit in the stock market. And you can do this for only $39.95 a month. With philsgang.com, you learn how to invest in the market, you get daily investment coaching guidance, and you will learn to invest and trade with the skills and confidence of the pros. Just log on and get daily investment instructions and make profits. Plus, all philsgang.com material is archived for your convenience. Go to philsgang.com to join or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Call today.
If you're looking to make extra income, if you're looking to pay off bills and plan for your retirement, then check out philsgang.com. Philsgang.com is an online educational service that informs you, coaches you, and guides you on how to invest in the stock market. Get daily advice to buy stocks, short stocks, and learn when to get out of your positions. Philsgang.com provides daily webinars, alerts, educational tutorials, and all material is archived. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
El que St. Jude no cobra ni un centavo para nosotros significa quitarnos todo ese estrés, esa preocupación y podernos enfocar en nuestra hija.
That was the first thing I was like, how are we going to do this? When St. Jude told us that we didn't have to pay a single bill, I was like, wow. They pretty much have saved us.
It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders, and now your focus is supporting this child.
There is not another hospital like St. Jude. The patient care is unmatchable. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
If you're a Phil's Gang member or a fan of the Phil's Gang show, then you need the all-new Phil's Gang hat. Now available in a variety of colors and cool comfort styles for only $25. You can show your Phil's Gang pride with the stylish Are You Nuts hat or Phil's Gang logo hat. Don't wait. Go to philsgang.com and click on the shopping cart icon to order your hat today or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Not any invitation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money is coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
We will not let this evil order extinguish that great torch. We will not let this evil order make us less American. We will fight it with everything we have, and we will win this fight.
What a phony. Chuck Schumer. Unbelievable. Also, Nancy Pelosi. Another dope.
Let us all hold our candles high as the Statue of Liberty, the Lady of Liberty, let me just get near the mic, holds the torch high. Our president has stooped low in this order. We here tonight ask the president to withdraw this unconstitutional order. Yes. Thank you very much for coming out. Is the sound working? Got it? The sound working? It's not on? Is somebody going to deal with this? Look at that moon. It's a new moon. Can you hear now? Can't hear? Can you hear now? No, that doesn't do any good. Shall we sing This Land Is Your Land again until they get the sound working? Highway, this land was made for you and me. You are an idiot.
Oh, my God. What is wrong with these people? They're nuts. These liberals have gone nuts. Totally nuts. They can't handle it. They can't handle a government being run like a business. It drives them crazy. They go, wait, what is this? He's going to save money. He's going to create jobs. That's not what we do. That's not what politicians do. What politicians do is talk about it. And every time we can't make a decision, we'll form a committee and we'll talk about it. But he's actually doing things. This is terrible. These liberals are nuts. Think about it. Just a few months, just a long pause in immigration, a couple of months, for 7 Muslim countries, majority countries, just 7. Some that are most, they're not even functioning governments. If you let somebody in, how do you get on a computer to go to some database in some Muslim country that it doesn't connect? They don't even have a database over there. How do you know who it is? Letting in this country. Oh, they just want to let them in, though. Oh, just let them in anyways. How did that work out for Merkel in Germany? How'd that work out? This is crazy. And these countries, most of these countries, they're really hostile. They're hostile to us. They want to cut our heads off. So ISIS, what a perfect opportunity to send in terrorists among the good Muslims. I'm not saying all Muslims are bad. Among their good Muslims, and just infiltrate them, bring them to our country, and cause damage. Because you can't tell who's good, who's bad. Are you nuts? And that's something wrong? That's terribly wrong to want to protect our country from ISIS. What is wrong with these people? How are you going to know the good guy from the bad guy if there's no computer system to click on a mouse to find the guy's bio? How do we find the bio of Sheikh Izabubu? Doesn't pop up. Put in Sheikh Izabubu. And where is it? He's not around. Oh, just let him in. Don't worry. Maybe cut off a couple heads. So what? Don't worry about it. We'll be okay. Schumer took acting lessons to learn how to cry. You know what he's taught? They taught him to think of something so sad it can immediately bring you to tears. And he did. He did. One thing was lowering taxes. He just burst out crying like a water fountain, just burst out crying. Then he thought of the annual cost of these illegal immigrants who are here in the United States right now. $113 billion that you and I absorb. That's $1,200 per household. Now, about 60% of the households in the United States make about $38,000 a year. $1,200, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So you really want to, if you're making $38,000 a year, you really want to fund these people at $1,200? Take it out of your pay? Education. Here's where he really started to cry. He just thought of this and tears just blew out. To educate these children of the approximately 13 million immigrants that are here, illegal immigrants, it costs you, hardworking people, the middle class, in taxes, $52 billion a year. $52 billion just to educate them on top of the $113 billion. You absorb it, the American workers. And then here's where he really started to cry. He started to think about, well, don't we absorb that? Don't we collect taxes from these illegals? Yeah, about 2%. 2% of the $52 billion you claw back in tax collection on these illegals. Oh, so Trump is really doing something bad? They don't pay, most of them don't pay income tax. And those who do, much of that revenue is collected, that revenue they collect on them is refunded to the illegal alien when they file a tax return. What are you, nuts? The number of minor children of illegal aliens born in the United States is 4.7 million of a population of about 13 million. This is nuts. Are you kidding me? You start looking at these costs. You mean Schumer and Pelosi are saying Trump's temporary pause in immigration is tantamount to melting down the Statue of Liberty, where he's extinguishing the torch, the great torch? What's wrong with these people? These people are crazy. You got to be kidding me. You know, I'm getting tired of Schumer reminding me that we are a nation of immigrants. My father came from Italy. He came from Italy. He went through Ellis Island, the whole deal. And his grandmother and his mother. Don't remind me. Don't preach to me. But here's what's really funny. The levels of immigration spiked in the 1800s, dropped in 1890, and then reached new highs before World War I. They declined again during the war and bounced back after the war. Then the 1924 immigration law brought a whole new phase of lower immigration that didn't end until the 1960s. In 1965, fewer than 300,000 immigrants were admitted to the United States. Now, so Trump, think of Trump's policy. Well, I mean, what's wrong with Trump's policy? He's temporarily suspended the U.S. refugee program and capped it at 50,000 refugees. This is the same number that has been admitted for the last 5 years under Obama. So what's the problem? If this was an Obama idea, the new organization would be applauding him. Schumer would be applauding him, calling him a passionate man who walks on water. Trump, the same number. And all of a sudden, he's burning down the Statue of Liberty or the torch. Even if Trump was to cut in half, the amount of immigrations to, let's say, to the early 1980s level, that would still mean roughly 500,000 new immigrations a year. A higher number compared to almost every country in the world. Are you kidding me? Trump's policy has caused Schumer's underwear to knot up and to cry. when Trump's change is not even close to the change of that scale of 500,000? Are you kidding? What's his problem? Schumer and Pelosi sure love to spend our money, don't they? What Trump really needs to do is really start doing a mandatory E-Verify system to stop employees from hiring illegal labor. Right now, it's voluntary. It's got to be mandatory. Boy, then will they really go after him. We'll be right back. It's 15 past the hour.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Vest is they follow the important money. The hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? You know, reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with philsgang.com, you will be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, philsgang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional-level skills and strategies. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You're probably familiar with a pillow commercial that's everywhere. It's on TV. Don't worry, get the pillows, this new pillow that's out. You know what? You don't need a pillow good night's sleep. You want to make sure your investments are safe. That's where you get the good night's sleep. And that's what you get here at Phil's Gang with our technology. It's built in to show you when your stock is ready to fail, when your stock is ready to rally. That's right, it follows the money. You don't need a pillow. You need Phil's Gang. That's how you get a good night's sleep. You'll always know well in advance if the market's going to collapse or your stock. Join my gang, philsgang.com. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time, real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Money, 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 can you use?
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. It's 21 past the hour here on Phil's Gang. And you want to talk about phonies? Listen to Schumer. He's talking all about Trump, a terrible thing. He's putting this temporary ban on. But wait a minute. What about the temporary ban they put on back in 2015?
Well, a pause maybe. We're waiting for the briefing tomorrow. Pause may be necessary.
Oh, what was that again? Sure.
Well, a pause maybe. We're waiting for the briefing tomorrow. Pause may be necessary.
Oh, a pause may be necessary. Oh, it's okay if Obama put the pause on, temporary pause with immigration. Oh, but it's a terrible thing. The Statue of Liberty is going to collapse. Isn't it amazing how phony they are? They are so phony. Listen to this.
The concern is in Syria, the lack of our footprint on the ground in Syria, that the databases won't have the information we need. So it's not that we have a lack of process, it's there's a lack of information.
And that obviously raises grave concern as to being able to do proper background checks of the individuals coming into the country.
Yes.
Yeah, sure, right. But when Trump becomes president, and he points it out, and he wants a temporary pause, the Statue of Liberty, it's going to collapse. He's a bad guy. These guys are sick. And evil. It's unbelievable. So how does this turn into profits into the market? Well, let's think about this. Why would we be so lucky to think that the market's not crooked? You think it's just Congress? They just get involved? Remember, it's Congress who creates the laws for the special interests for the stock market. They're all the same. And that's why you want to, when you buy a stock, you want to make sure you use this chart to make sure what's going on. That's so important. And stock options. You know, a lot of people, they always ask me, hey, Phil, I'm thinking about doing stock options or buying coins. Let me tell you, if you're thinking of buying coins or stock options, you better be a professional, or you'll lose everything that you got. You know what really upsets me with these options? They always try to make it, they make it so sexy, so attractive. They suck people in with their pitch on leverage. But what people don't understand about options, these stock options, every 10 trades, you lose 7. But worse than that. It's like you're going to a casino. When you're doing options, it's total gambling. When you buy a stock, at least we know 72% of the time they go up. You're buying into a company that can become more valuable over time. Stock options, there's no value in a stock option. Everybody that buys Apple can theoretically win because wealth is actually created. If Apple sells 3 million iPhones in 3 days, Apple has more money than it had before, right? At least if it sold them at a profit. Apple's worth more as a company, and that increased values, theoretically, right? And that is reflected in the stock price. So everybody who invested in Apple, that stock is a winner. Nobody lost. This is what's known as a positive-sum game. Stock options are a zero-sum game. Don't get caught with stock options unless you're going to devote a lot of time to learning the stock options. Stock options, you can make money. They're wonderful, but they got to be left in the hands of the professionals, not part-time players, not retail customers, people who do it full-time and know what they're doing. Otherwise, stay away from options and stop getting sucked in with the leverage play. Oh, you don't need any money at all. Look, you're going to get really, really wealthy. You can use an option to leverage yourself if you own a stock. Let's say gold. We bought gold mining stocks, a lot of gold mining stocks. Now the gold mining stocks have gone up. Now, if we want to leverage it, protect ourselves, hedge ourselves, we can buy an option so that if gold starts going down, we make money on our option. We hedge it. That's okay. But to play it every day is nuts. So that's my advice about stock options. Nothing wrong with them, but leave it to the pros. Just like gold coins, leave it to the pros. Okay? All right, let's take a look at some stocks. Let's go to Stock Corner.
The Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 Stock Charts.
Okay, let's take a look at the Stock Corner. Now, you hear me talk about charting all the time. Now, let me give you my number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. We filled up to 25, thank you, 25 slots. These are my ambassadors, okay? Now, here's an excellent reason why. This is, I just wish you could see it. Well, you can see it. Go to my site, philsgang.com, and click on Live, and you can see if you have a, you have a computer or a mobile device, you can see this right now. I want you to look at UA, Under Armour. Everybody Under Armour. Everybody wanted Under Armour. And Under Armour collapsed. It dropped 26%. But guess what? 26%. It started to drop. It turned red on January 25th. If you were a gang member and that's one of your 5 stocks you trade all the time, you would have been fine. Because you got enough warning. You got 3 days of warning. It turned red. And then it collapsed from $25.09 down to about $19. You would have lost 26% of your money. Do you think these guys are going to call you, tell you get out of Under Armour? You think they're going to say get out? Now, you're not going to find anywhere in the fundamentals of Under Armour why you should have stayed in or why it was going to go down. You wouldn't find that anywhere. And by the way, it'd be too late. It already went down after they told you why. It already went down. It'd be too late. They always tell you why a stock goes down after. So changes in foreign currency and the sales of less profitable product lines is what hurt their gross margin, why it fell. But it's too late. But with a chart and it turns red, it tells you what? The big banks, the 9 largest banks, the hedge funds, the institutions are pulling their money out. So why should you think you're going to be so lucky to stay in? It's going to go up. You get out too. We'll be right back. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang now.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He's used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
If you're looking to make extra income, if you're looking to pay off bills and plan for your retirement, then check out philsgang.com. Philsgang.com is an online educational service that informs you, coaches you, and guides you on how to invest in the stock market. Get daily advice to buy stocks, short stocks, and learn when to get out of your positions. Philsgang.com provides daily webinars, alerts, educational tutorials, and all material is archived. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
El que St. Jude no cobra ni un centavo para nosotros significa quitarnos todo ese estrés, esa preocupación y podernos enfocar en nuestra hija.
That was the first thing I was like, how are we going to do this? When St. Jude told us that we didn't have to pay a single bill, I was like, wow. They pretty much have saved us.
It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders, and now your focus is supporting this child.
There is not another hospital like St. Jude. The patient care is unmatchable. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. You know the stock market goes up 72% of the time? Then why is it that the retail customer, 80% of the time, have lost money? Because they don't know when to get out. And that's why I'm providing a product called my MV2 chart that solves that problem. It's always about when do I get out? That problem has been solved. Check it out, my MV2 chart. Don't miss it.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time, real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, we're going to talk about Under Armour because a lot of people got killed in Under Armour because you were told to buy it. Remember in December? And if you didn't have a chart, you would have got killed. My gang didn't. Matter of fact, my gang made money because they were short. For my gang members, who one of their 5 stocks that they trade all year was Under Armour, they made money. And I'm going to show you how it happened. Listen to this. This was December, a buy signal. Listen to this from these geniuses.
In the case of Under Armour, it is not very often that you get a chance to buy stock in a company down 33% from its high after it's just had 26 consecutive quarters of 20% growth. So I think it merits a look. Even if you're not getting the bottom, you're getting it very, very far away from its prior high.
Plus, you've got to believe the CEO knows what he's got his hands on.
No doubt.
The CEO got his hand polls down. Some polls. Somebody had the board of directors have their hands around his neck, choking him right now. But think about this. They come out and they put out their celebrities, right, to endorse their product. So if you take Stephen Curry or you take Spieth, now that kid's 23 years old. He won the Masters, U.S. Open, real good golfer. And people think, oh, I'm going to get those. Those are cool. That's a good fundamental reason why I should buy this stock. No, it doesn't matter. The one thing you got to know is when the institutions, the 9 largest banks, say I'm out, and they get the information before you do. They already knew to get out of that stock weeks before before it dropped. Weeks before it dropped. But guess what? Take a look at my chart. Go to philsgang.com. If you have a mobile device, you can see it. We got a 4-day warning to get out. You had 4 days when it turned red. 4 days. And it dropped 26%. How come you think your broker's going to call you? These guys that told you to get in, you think they're going to? No. Then they tell them again to buy in January. Listen to this.
You said Under Armour would be an overachiever.
I still own it. I think Kevin Plank has done a great job. The corporate tax rate is going to help this company. They've gone through a rough patch. I think it's a great company for a long-term holding.
There's no such thing as a great company. Don't listen to them. When they say, oh, it's a great company, what do you mean a great company? There's no such thing as a great company. What's a great company? It's really simple. When you get the large institutions, the large banks, the large insurance companies, the largest hedge funds, the largest brokers buying the stock, that stock goes up. And then they move to the next one. Take their money out, the stock goes down. Then they move to the next one. And they move to the next one. The stock goes up, the stock goes down. That's as simple as it is when you're investing in stocks. It's that simple. So they tell you in December to buy this stock. It drops 16%. Then, as it's going down, they tell you to buy it again. But that's the beautiful thing about being a gang member. You learn charting. We have 2 different charts. We have a chart, which is our MV2. If you're long-term, if you're working every day, you don't have time to learn anything, you don't have time to know anything, it's so simple. Or if you want to be more active, you become a gang member, be more active, then we have the MV1 chart. Those are for active investors who want to be in stocks 2 to 5 days. We even have a chart that you can be in the stock just during the day. You buy the candlestick. It's not day trading. You just buy the candlestick. Yes, we have technology today that tells you just when to buy the candlestick and when to get out. Again, how can you lose in a market that the stock market goes up over 72, 73% of the time? By knowing the only way you lose, you don't get out in time. The only way you lose, you listen to these so-called experts. These so-called experts. Now, what are you going to do? Go in and do some research? Read about the company? Oh, yeah, look, it develops markets, it distributes branded performance apparel, footwear, accessories. I can read this whole thing. It tells me all the reasons about this company. I know everything about this company now. It can be worn when it's hot. Their products can be worn when it's cold or in extremes. The company also offers accessories. Wow, what a company. Corporate governance. Tells you all about their corporate governance. Everything about corporate governance. And if you want to know more, you can put anything you want to know about the stock. Anything you want to know is right here. It's amazing. Anything you want to know about the stock. If you want to know about its financials, here it is. It's got its gross profits. It shows you the gross profits. It shows you the cost of revenues. It shows you the operating income loss, earnings, income before taxes, gross margins. You can get all the information you want. But does it really matter? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Because unless Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, all the big boys, if they're buying that stock, it goes up. They put their money out, it goes out. When they take that money out, it goes down. Don't listen to these people. It's unbelievable.
I would appreciate your thoughts on what I term niche retailer, Lululemon.
There are niche retailers that I can get behind, and Lulu is one of them. Matt Boss at JP Morgan has made a very good long-term runway call on Lulu. I'm sticking with that.
I'm sticking with that. They made a long-term runway call. So long-term, I'm sticking with it. Buy it. Really? Really? When he told her that, guess what happened? The money is pouring out. It turned red. It turned red. She's in the stock thinking she's going to be okay because Jim Cramer told her that these guys that run the company are really terrific people. They know what they're doing. Here, listen. This is the comfort that he gives to this lady.
I would appreciate your thoughts on what I term niche retailer, Lululemon.
There are niche retailers that I can get behind, and Lulu is one of them. Matt Boss at JP Morgan has made a very good long-term runway call on Lulu.
Yeah, JP Morgan, long-term runway call. Boy, am I going to buy that. Hey, I didn't know that. They made a long-term runway call. I got to buy that. Long-term runway. What are they buying? An airplane? They're buying a private jet to get around? What's that mean? And people really think that Kramer or any of these guys on CNBC know something more than they know, and then they buy their stupid newsletter. Oh, I love these stupid newsletters. What a way to make money. What a way to make money. They set these newsletters up, and all you do is put the bullets in. And all the information you get in the letter is so old. It's like it would be the equivalent of Dunkin' Donut replacing their donuts every 7 days. That's what you get when you get a newsletter. And what's really funny is these guys on Fox, those guys you see on Fox are all newsletter guys. The guys you see on Bulls and Bears, they all sell newsletters. The guys on CNBC, those guys are managers. But the newsletter guys, you go read their newsletter, what they say on Fox is different than what they say in the newsletter. Why? Because they are not allowed to sound negative. They got to sound positive. Because if Cadillac is one of their advertisers, the last thing that Cadillac wants is for anybody on Bulls or Bears to sound negative about the economy. So all of a sudden they'll talk about a stock or something, and it'll be very positive, but you read their newsletter, it's just the opposite. It's very easy. And I finally figured out, you know what? I'm going to teach charting. If people just know when to get in and when to get out, they'll stay with the market. All people want to do is they just don't want to lose money. That's simple. They just don't want to lose money. And I developed a technology to assist you so you don't lose money. We'll be right back after this break. More stocks, more fun. 43 past the hour here at Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time, real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. If you're a Phil's Gang member or a fan of the Phil's Gang show, then you need the all-new Phil's Gang hat. Now available in a variety of colors and cool comfort styles for only $25. You can show your Phil's Gang pride with the stylish Are You Nuts hat or Phil's Gang logo hat. Don't wait. Go to philsgang.com and click on the shopping cart icon to order your hat today or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Here comes a new president, new beginnings, and new hopes, which can also bring volatile times. Many investors get spooked and begin to question their investments. But the thing to realize is that market volatility is inevitable, and it's a great opportunity to get in the stock market. No one at philsgang.com will tell you when the market correction is coming, and we will not promise you you're going to get rich, but we will guarantee you a good night's sleep. At philsgang.com, our number one goal is to inform investors who want to learn and invest in the stock market. We provide daily investment teaching strategies and the analysis of charting the stock market. You are informed around the clock with market webinars, market updates, working investor programs, and financial updates throughout the day. Plus, you'll enjoy the Phil's Gang customer service. Be prepared for market volatility and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Would you like to know how to secure your financial future? At philsgang.com, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang staff teaches and coaches you to build a successful investing plan to achieve your goals. philsgang.com gives you instruction on how to find low-risk, high-potential investing opportunities in the stock market. If you're new to the stock market and want to master the basics of stock investing and learn how to invest in stocks with little risk, then philsgang.com is your place. Learn from their extensive collection of educational videos about investing strategies and the analysis of charting. Every weekday, philsgang.com hosts live market webinars. They post market updates throughout the day. They have working investor programs and they provide financial updates throughout the day, and all material is archived. For only $39.95 a month, there is no other service like Phil's Gang offers. Start the new year off right. Secure your financial future with philsgang.com. Give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Join my gang. It's only $39.95 a month. And then you can decide what is best for you. What system is best for you? If you're a person that just says, I have no time, I just want to make money, I don't want to know anything, I just want to make money, then we have the perfect program for you, the MV2 program. If you're a person, I'm looking for some action, then we have the MV1 program. If you're really looking for action, then we have what we call our 15-minute program. So, you got it all. But here's the thing. You're not going to get anywhere in this country a teaching format like mine for $39.95, learning how to do charts. And charts specifically identify money in, money out. That's it. That's it. You don't have to know anything more than that. That's what moves the stock up. Now, listen to this. Listen to this idiot. Listen to this dope.
I think everyone should be excited when the economy is doing well, and then we can talk about all the success that we actually saw under Barack Obama before we got to Donald Trump. If you think back just a few months into the Obama presidency, the Dow was at 6,400. He brought us within 1,700 points of 20,000, so Donald Trump could have this victory lap. Let's talk about 75 months of private sector job growth. Let's talk about an unemployment rate under 5%. I want to give Donald Trump credit.
All right. So she's saying Obama is the one who brought us within 1,700 points of the 20,000. We started out at 6,400. So what did he actually do? He created the biggest bubble in this country, the biggest bubble in history. What did he do? He didn't develop jobs. He didn't give us good jobs. He got companies. He moved the stock market up first by printing all this money, and then he buys all the bonds to make the yield unattractive, so to move all the Saudis and Chinese out of the bond market to push up the stock market without profits. Oh, that's really good. That's really what you want to do. Yeah, let's applaud for that one. What are you, nuts? Are you crazy? Created the biggest bubble in history. Now, she says 75 months of private sector job growth. Really? Industry? He really grew the industry? He grew the economy? Where? I don't see it. 8 years, the economic growth of this country is less than 2%. Less than 2%. No president ever in the history of the United States been under 3%. What's she talking about? She's a liar. We have the worst trade deficit in the world. We lost 5 million jobs because of it. What's she talking about? Private sector development. Our factory orders have plunged. We have the weakest manufacturing, construction spending since 2011. We have the lowest annual payroll growth in 20 years. What is she talking about? Capital investment has plunged. They're not taking their money, the CEOs, and putting it back into the company, buying equipment. They're taking the money and buying their own shares, buying their own stock back to push the bubble up. She thinks, oh, Obama created this. No, if Obama created that because our economic growth was at 4%, 5%, great, hurrah. If our jobs were all full-time, high-paying jobs, most of our jobs were in manufacturing, we're in mining, we're in construction, great. But you know where all our jobs are? At Starbucks. It's unbelievable. These people are so stupid.
No president has been immune to the fact that stocks have risk. And I think what very smart people are talking about or starting to think about is this idea that we've got a premium multiple in U.S. stocks primarily because this is a great economy.
Oh, my God. A great economy? A great economy. The 5 last quarters from the last quarter of 2015, we've had all but negative earnings. From the last quarter of 2015, the first quarter that we got a positive 3% earnings was because of the bank stocks. Because when the dollar goes up in value, because they raise rates, then banks think they're going to make more money, so banks started to excel. That's where that came from. Every other sector is down. It was the bank sector. Big deal. One sector. Great economy. A great economy is when you have good full-time jobs and you have an economic growth of at least 4%. Now, that is an economy. Because with an economic growth of 4%, with good full-time jobs, mostly good full-time jobs, now you got a great economy. Well, what do we have? We got all part-time, lousy, terrible jobs. All part-time. We got health insurance that killed our economy. Killed our economy. This is nuts. We have 70% of the people in this country, 70% of our workers are making less than $40,000 a year. What are you, nuts? These people are crazy. Now, I don't care about all that when it comes to investing. I can't. I don't want to know about all that. All I want to know is if I'm going to buy, like right now, that dollar, I'm going to watch it like a hawk. As this dollar continues to fall, guess what? I'm going to keep making money on gold mining stocks. My gang already are making good money on gold mining stocks because when the dollar falls, remember what happens. Gold goes up. Gold goes up. And when does the dollar fall? The dollar falls when all the press starts saying that everything that Trump is doing is terrible. And if it has this negative tone, then the dollar goes down. The dollar goes up if, looking out, we're going to be making profits. Looking out, our gross margins are going to increase. Looking out, our PE ratios are going to get better. But that's not what's going on. Because this country doesn't have any we don't have any savings. Look, to grow an excellent country, you got to have good savings. Good savings. You got to have people who want to work, first of all. And what was the nature and what of this administration, Obama administration? Not to work. He's telling people not to work, not to go work for your insurance, your health care. Why go work? Instead, go play the piano. Go paint. Don't work. Are you working just to pay your premiums? We'll pay them for you. Don't work. A guy on welfare, he gets his check. All of a sudden they find out he's making $100 extra a week on the side. He's cutting lawns. Oh, you're making $100 extra? You're working? Are you working? We're going to take half of your food stamps away from you. The Obama administration didn't want you to work. They didn't want you to do better because they want you to get the idea, oh, the state will take care of me. So we have this mentality that the state will take care of you.
Think of an economy without worrying about keeping their day job.
If you want to be creative and be a musician or whatever, you can leave your work.
Can you imagine? That's Pelosi telling people, leave work. Go learn how to be a musician. They don't want you working. They want you to have the state take care of you. But here's what we're going to do. Just get in your mind. The best place in the world to make money is the stock market. You're not going to retire with your Social Security. It's not going to be enough. You got to start putting money away. And we're not 401ks. Are you nuts? Fees. The hidden fees will kill you. And I know you don't believe that. People do not believe that there's hidden fees in your 401k. They don't believe it. They don't believe that 1%, just 1% fee takes away 30% of their money. Most mutual funds, the fees amount to 2%, which means it takes away 60% of your money. But you can't tell people that. They won't believe it. They will not believe it. That's why 80 million people still have 401ks. They don't believe you. They won't believe you deduct 2% a year from investment costs, then pay a quarter of what's left to Uncle Sam, lose another 2% to inflation. You're left with 1% in your 401k. It'll take 70 years to double your money. I could say this all day here, scream it, nobody will believe it. So look, join my gang. It's the best teaching format in the world. We'll teach you how to use a chart. If you don't have any time, this is the place to come. This is the place to come. If you want to be active, this is the place to come. Look, it's all about earnings growth. The fourth quarter of 2015, our earnings growth was minus 8.3%. The first quarter of 2015, our earnings growth was minus 9%. Earnings growth for the second quarter of 2016 was minus 2.6%. The third quarter was negative 2.1%. The last quarter, finally 3% because of the banks going up. Negative earnings, that means negative profits. And the only way stocks went up was through stock buybacks. Are you nuts? But do we care? No. What do we care? As long as it's green, we don't care if the stock market's going up in a bubble because we'll get out before the bubble breaks. Just like Armour, just like UA. Join my gang. 877-600-GANG.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.